Hey guys, hope you're well. I wanted to, a couple of you texted me and some of you emailed me, and I think you're just checking on me. So I wanted to just make a short video and let you know I'm okay. And I thought I'd do something fun here and do like a little, if you've been following any of the YouTube channel, you know that we do these little basketball analysis. And so I thought I'd in that same vein, I'd point out, I'd show you what happened here. So I know some of you are curious. So here's my finger. If you couldn't tell, here's the deal. Like, there's a joint here. Let me see if I can make an adjustment here. Yeah, so there's a joint right there where this is. There's a joint, and there's a bone here and a bone here. And let me make another thing. There's a joint, like I said, is right there. And so what happened is I was pushing the ball. This is the only thing that was touching the ball was that finger. I was trying to throw it back in bounds. And so the energy that I was using, the pushing the ball, was going that direction. And the energy coming the other way, more energy coming back this direction, was greater. And ultimately what happened was, because the force coming this way was greater than me pushing it this way, this joint right here gave way and it snapped. So that basically popped out of socket. It's not like it didn't break, just the joint separated. So when it separated, this part of my finger flopped back on itself. So at that joint right here, so right here at this area, just kind of came back on top of itself. When I saw it, that's what I saw. And when it did that, there's a little bone right here where the bone ends right at that point. It pushed the tendon through the skin and it parsed out. So that's what so I think some of you probably saw my hand at one point, and that's what was happening. So that it pushed through, and when my finger went backwards, again, when it came back that way against itself, that's all that happened is you saw that the finger flat back and all that skin ripped and caused some trauma. So I have a friend who's a hand surgeon. I sent him a picture when I was sitting in the lobby of the ER, and he says it's going to be a little while for the hand surgeon to determine whether or not how much damage is to the tendon ligament. But I'm going to see a specialist on Tuesday, so I'll have some news to report, maybe at practice on Tuesday. That's it. You see here is I'm just cleaning everything up. All that shiny stuff on my hand is antiseptic, and then I put a little bit of bacitracin and I dressed it up and put the splint back on it, trying to keep it bent. Yeah. So anytime you have an injury like this, you know that because I was saying that tendon runs along here, and when your hand is straight, let's see if we can do that again. Yeah. When your hand is straight, oops. I'm working with a gimp hand here, trying to show you. Let's move this up there. That's where the joint is. And so anytime it's bent like that, it takes again, the tendon runs along here. And so when it gets straightened out, stiffened out, it puts a lot of stress on that. So trying to keep it bent at least an angle, 30 to 45 degrees angle there to keep that pressure off that area. And that's it. What's going on, man? I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you're catching some Olympics. I stayed up late last night to watch the men's basketball tournament. It was a close game with France. I don't know if you saw that. Some very good defense by the United States last night. If you watched any of that, Mr. Holiday was phenomenal, as was Mr. Booker. I thought they did an excellent job of. They do a switch. We don't typically do a switch, but they did a really good job of playing help defense. They were helping one another quite a bit. France does a great job of moving the ball around the outside. Just one more pass to get the ball to the best possible place, best possible shooter, and best possible options to make the highest percentage shot. So think about that when you're out there running your 5-outers, or one more pass you could make for an even better shot, better percentage shot. There you go. That's what the Franken hand looks like. It's like a Frankenstein now. It's like all sewn together here. But I think everything's good to go. All right, gents, have a good one. See you Tuesday.